Hello and happy Thanksgiving. A week ago, I led chapel for our preschool. It's such a joyous occasion spending time with these 3 and 4-year-olds. Everything is so exciting. And I asked them, what do we do on Thanksgiving? And after some pretty poor attempts at answering that question, I said, on Thanksgiving, we give thanks. And it's no surprise that these young children miss that point, as I feel like a lot of us have taken the thanks aspect out of Thanksgiving and honestly all of life. We miss some big moments and even more important, the small ones, to give thanks. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, Paul says, "Give thanks in every circumstance, for this is God's will for you." And it's funny how often I ask, what does God want for me? What does God want from me? And you can't really get any clearer than this. It is God's will for you and for me to give thanks in every single circumstance. That means the good and the bad, the big and the small. I think a huge challenge in gratitude is we have means goals and think of them as ends goals, meaning that we have goals like college majors, career paths, life paths, as if they were ends in themselves, when in reality, they're a means to an end. But then we accomplish these goals and then we don't know where to go, what to do with ourselves. We reach our goal and that has been our entire existence, and then they're reached and we feel lost, and we lose that gratitude. For over the last decade and a half, my favorite band has been a southern rock band called Need to Breathe. They have always captured this end goal versus means goals through their experience of reaching fame and money and still feeling lost after they achieved that. And then they capture it through their music. There's some lyrics in a song called Seasons, and they say, "Everything we said was a reason for us to pick up our things and go, but even when we climbed up the mountain, we knew that we had nowhere to go." Just like us and our goals, we get to the top of the mountain. We work hard. We put in blood, sweat, and tears. We sacrifice everything to get to the top of that mountain, only to realize how many more mountaintops there are that are bigger, higher, better, but we're stuck at the top of that proverbial mountaintop. If you already reached your big goal or dream, it's pretty hard to face life. But if your dream is life, you find thankfulness in a child's smile, in a good cup of coffee, in an excellent thought, a loving spouse. It's hard to face life if you've reached your dream. It's hard to wake up and say, what's left? If it's your dream to do something awesome in this life, you probably can do it. But if you find awesome in the ordinary, you can reach that dream every day. When I was in college, I worked a job at a bar and grill. And when I applied for this job, they told me straight up, we are open 365 days a year, and you are expected to work on holidays. I found myself almost done with the semester, missing my family, living in a gross apartment downtown with roommates who I didn't know. They were messy and gross and made choices that I struggled with. I got to my apartment after work, that Thanksgiving night, and was super emotional. I had just worked my tail off to serve so many families, to get treated rudely and paid poorly, to watch other families have what I couldn't have. A meal with my own family, which I longed for so badly. I went home with my to-go Thanksgiving meal and lit some candles, and I wrote a song called Song of Thanksgiving. In that moment of my sad emotions, my loneliness, my longing for time with my family, I started focusing on what I did have, not what I did not have. Some of the lyrics go like this: "I can't find a reason, I don't seem to understand why I see through half-closed eyes. Lord, open my eyes, let me see the beauty that you put all around me. Wake me up, set me straight, and open my eyes. I want to see the beautiful arrangement of colors in the sky, the laughter of the children as they pass me by, the promise of salvation and the love that is to come. That's why I'm thankful today. It continues. Thank you for this life and the freedom it contains, for the life that I take for granted, that you hold so dear. Lord, open my eyes to the joys that surround me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In that moment, as a 20-year-old, I was sad and lonely and hurting, but I compared that to half-closed eyes. I was missing so many things that I had right in front of me to be thankful for. If it's your dream to do something awesome in this life, you can probably do it. But if you find awesome in the ordinary, you reach that dream every single day. Does this help me every single day? Absolutely not. I am human. I have goals and wants and dreams that are unmet. I feel empty and broken just as much as the next. But I try to keep the gratitude in front of me. Today, I am thankful for warm socks. And there is this phenomenon that your brain can't hold both gratitude and your problems at the same time. It has to choose one. So if you are focused on your problems, you cannot really feel the full joy of gratitude, and you live your life with half-closed eyes. But if you are focused, truly focused on gratitude, you can't feel the entire weight of your problems. And the best part is that you get to choose. We get to choose. On a final note on end goals versus means goals, I said earlier, often people confuse means goals with end goals. We choose college majors, career paths, life paths as if they were ends in themselves, when in reality, they're a means to an end. Vishen Lakhiani, who is the CEO of Mind Valley University, says this: end goals are beautiful, exciting rewards of being human on planet Earth. They're about experiencing love, seeing and experiencing the world and different people, being truly happy, contributing to the planet because doing so gives you meaning, and learning a new skill just for the pure joy of it. They bring you joy in and of themselves, not because they confer any outward label, standard, or value attached by society, nor are end goals undertaken for the purpose of pay or for material reward. Means goals are the things that society tells us we need to have in place to get happiness. When means goals become your focus, you miss the point. When we achieve means goals, we get to that mountaintop and have nowhere to go. Vishen suggests answering these 3 questions. 1. What experiences do you want to have in this lifetime? 2. How do you have to grow? And finally, 3. How do you want to contribute? Answering these questions help us to be present and enjoy the journey rather than the destination. Asking, what do I feel when I experience these things? Who can I become in the process, and how do I give back? We can do great things, but on the way to those great things, we can enjoy the beauty that is constantly surrounding us and thank God for all that has been given to us. Friends, I am thankful for you, for who you are, and I'm thankful that you joined us today for the Daily Dose. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you watch this on Facebook, we'll very much appreciate it if you hit the like and share button. If you watched on YouTube, the subscribe button, and if you watched on television, invite someone to watch with you. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless.